the story you're telling felt like a Pacific movie I watched long time ago.
It must have been a boring movie then. What was it called?
Yes.
Old white guys sit around and talk about uninteresting shit.
No, it was about like a guy who just. It's very hard to explain. I can't explain it in one sentence. But basically, he was how should I say it? He was he was a loner.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of movies about those, yeah.
Yeah, but I have a very specific one, so nobody knows. So I can't say.
Anyway, the most interesting part about the place was like it was full of like big old computers, I'm pretty sure it was kind of like interesting that it was like Windows. Most of it was Windows, and it really showed these guys' ages because these computers were also really old. They were big and like just really big old computers.
Sounds like fun, old computers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was. Oh yeah, now I remember. There were also some of these guys were also playing Minecraft.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe that's something you could have actually gotten along with them over. But at that time, I still really hated Minecraft.
Yeah. Still,
Yeah,
you still do now, huh? Or
I mean it's kind of changed. I like I just hate like what it's become. I guess like the multiplayer shit and everybody trying to it had like the original Minecraft had like a very peaceful feeling to it that was just
it
kind of taken.
does. What I'm doing right now is I'm giving it out to my to David if it can on my channel. I will be posting something about Minecraft very soon.
Yeah.
I will be like making a story lore about like a about how should I say it? Basically in another language, but it's fairly interesting how I wanted to create the story. But first, I need like a lot of people to go in it, so be able to create the story.
Yeah, one thing I really liked about Minecraft is is mm, this video this it's called ambivalence. Ambivalence. Minecraft has a lot of ambivalence, and that's what I really liked about it. And like the multiplayer online aspect really took that away. Do you know what ambivalence is?
I don't know what that word means. It sounds like nostalgic, right? Or
It's mostly like peaceful. It's like
oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Oh yes, yes, I know definitely what you mean. That is very
yeah,
similar to a video you sent me the link of liminal spaces. Those give me also those vibes as well.
it's like a state of having simultaneous conflict reactions, beliefs, or feelings towards some object. Stated another way, ambivalence is like the experience of having an attitude towards someone or something that contains both positively and negatively balanced components. But that's what yeah, okay, I'm gonna be honest. You could tell that I was reading from Wikipedia, but
Yeah, I can tell.
yeah, I try to like go out of my way as if this is just me citing it, but like most people know what when they know what a thing is, they don't know everyone knows what a thing is, but not everyone knows what the definition of a thing is, if that makes sense.
So, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like we all know what a table is, but like try to explain what a table is to someone who doesn't know what a table is. It's probably gonna be very hard.
Tables come in all size shapes.
Yeah, but like, so so do tits, but tables and titties are not the same thing. So
Ow! What the hell? Dirty minded man. Jesus Christ, I wasn't thinking about that. Jesus.
I was just saying it would be. Yeah, I'm just trying to prove a point that it's hard to explain what a table is to someone who doesn't know what a table is.
With another subject. Jesus Christ.
Okay, yeah, but we were talking about Minecraft and now, oh god, this is like
Oh
actually,
yeah,
um, but the thing about the one of the biggest things that got me interested in Minecraft was a YouTuber that we have both become a fan of. I think Solar Sands. He did a very good video on like the paintings in Minecraft, and that really got me interested in it. And I was like, wow, that's I never thought about it that way because what he said was that the guy who did the paintings in Minecraft is the artist with the most famous paintings on the planet, basically. If you take into account how many people have viewed them, and that's like crazy to think about. But we're going off topic, so yeah, at that
yeah.
time I still hated Minecraft, so I had to like pretend to not hate Minecraft because I wanted to be polite. So I was so um they just the supervisors, maybe we can call them, but one of those people was like, and he's playing Minecraft, and look, he's you're building a house, right? Yeah, so he's building a house, and then I just had to, I was just like, yeah, okay.
Sorry, I'm listening. I'm listening.
I was just like, yeah, okay, cool, interesting. But on the inside, I was like, this is uninteresting. So this is boring. So I spent the whole day just kind of like, I ate this mediocre sandwich with Nutella on it, and I was on my computer working on the script, and that's I think all I did. I think I had some conversations with people. Safe to say, it's probably not the best environment when you're in like a boring place with like carpets everywhere and technology, old technology that you have no understanding of, and a bunch of strangers that are three times your age. It's gonna be hard to make friends there.
It is.
Yeah, so that was my first time going to that part of Oak, and it was also my last time because I did not wish to come back there. But now we're moving on to the second
I'm very
time, I
happy
guess. What?
that I left there.
Yeah, your audio cut out. So,
Hello?
but you were saying that you were glad you left there.
Yeah, I was glad I left there. Yeah.
Yeah, but after that time, I had to go a second time, not to the same place, thankfully, but I was going to a different place. It was a very big building, and I think, and I had to wait for what seemed like a very long time. And I think I was listening to music, or I'm not sure. Maybe I was watching a video, but like um, they this was in a very this I had to wait a very long time, and at one point, a girl showed up who was not not three times my age. Thankfully, it was refreshing to see. It was relieving to see a person who was not three times my age. So that was pretty good. And but it was also a little bit awkward to like be shown around by this. I think this was still in 2019, and I was still a little bit like I at that time I still at a lot of times watched incel videos, so it was still just in general awkward to be in the presence of a girl at that time because I was kind of like delusional about a couple things. I mean, I explained about this in like the video that part three of how I grew out of my cringy anti SJW phase. But yeah, we were she led me to like this kitchen, and where I was greeted by this severely. It's going to be very hard to talk about this without sounding ableist, but um,
Take your time to think. Take your time to think.
there was I was greeted by this severely mentally handicapped guy who I'm sure was probably like smart on his own. Like I'm not saying that he was dumb or anything. I'm just saying he was like another person that I just could not relate to. He was like so I had to apparently he was assigned to be my cooking partner, which was already great. And then there was this other guy who was the closest I got to like a source of comedy, and yeah, he was just he was the only guy who was kind of like trying to like fuck around and be annoying for the hell of it, and we basically what we were going to do is I was introduced to everyone, and we were going to cook some shit. Basically, we were doing like kind of like we were supposed. Oh yeah, now I remember. We were supposed to cook for old people. Yeah,
For people. Oh,
yeah, we were supposed to like cook for them, and in return we would get like I think something from like our own food, even though we didn't like it. So it was kind of just like, yeah, the fruits of our labor were stolen, because I'm pretty sure even in this case we were paying them. So yeah, I don't think I could think of a more fucked of a concept, like that they were getting paid to buy people to tell those people to work. It's kind of
that
like
that
it's
that's messed up.
yeah, it's kind of like pay pigs, like the who like pay girls to pay women to like, and then the woman like steps on them and tells them that they are useless, ugly pieces of shit, and then they love it. Yeah, I think you made this maybe your first time hearing about this, but that is a real thing. Like people like dudes paying girls to like insult them, but this I guess this was more like insulting in a more subtle way, because we were making this food that I'm pretty sure I had to make either like I don't remember what I made actually, but we got tomato soup, and I think I made like either macaroni or pizza, but they've been trained in um like treating like mentally handicapped people. But the misconception about mentally handicapped people is that like you can treat like you can give a person with Down syndrome the same treatment as you do like with a person with autism, which I don't think is true, because I think that'll cause problems, because they're two completely different kinds of disorders, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so they should work on that, I think. I have a lot of like when I go to these places I have like a lot of criticisms that I'm just like bottling up. But they I can remember like some of the awkward things they at one point, and this was so awkward. Like one of the people who worked there was like, "Hey Zaid, we also like to make jokes." I'm just like, "Okay." Just like every single person on this planet. Nice, nice. Now I really know a lot about you guys, that you like to make jokes. And I was just like, I was dumbfounded. I did not know what to say to such a weird statement. We also like to make jokes.
That
It's
sounded
like
really,
good.
really cringy, to be honest.
What?
That sounded really cringy.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, good for you, I guess, is what I said. But like they
Good
already.
answer. Very, yeah, that's a good answer to say it to them.
Yeah, but they already viewed me as like severely mentally handicapped, which I wasn't. So like if I said this to a person who didn't think that I was severely mentally handicapped, which I'm not. They probably understand the irony, but they just thought like that there was no irony in that. So like what happened afterwards is that we went shopping for the ingredients.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was subject to like I already started feeling coddled, like at this point I'd rather just like be I would have rather went to like the Navy SEALs than have to put up with their coddling. They were like, and where do you go to school, Zaid? First of all, I didn't go to school anymore. I was already out of school. And I'm sick of having to tell that all the fucking time. And um so they of course it's coming from a good place. I'm not saying that it was like malicious, but it's just an in situation that I did not want to be in. Or like, I mean, we had some conversations about like cats and like and like yeah, just pets in general. And like I was getting like the usual questions, like when a person, when like a teacher or something starts talking to you, and they start listing off like the basic things, like where do you go to school, or do you have any siblings, and then yeah, those kind of questions. We went to the store, and I don't remember much about the store, but what's happening? I'm seeing these faces. I'm left confused.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Continue your story. No, I don't mean to like annoy you, but I'm actually right now playing Minecraft and listening to your story, and and I'm building something, and I think to myself, wow, that looks so beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I actually gotta say, like, a lot of times when I was quiet, there, while you were talking with like a friend, I was actually like busy editing. Did you know that?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, a lot of times when you were talking with a friend and I was quiet, I would actually, the reason why I'd be quiet was actually because I was busy editing, because I take that time to
I
edit.
see.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
I thought you were like interested to hear our conversations.
Well, that too sometimes, but it had mostly to do that with the fact that you were talking about like things that only like stories, or like that you things that you like experienced together that I had no knowledge of. So like, yeah, when people talk about things that like are like between, is like a friend thing between them, I a lot of times shut down because I don't know. I'm uninformed, so it's like, what can I contribute? You know?
Well, you can say anything, like ask any questions. I just like to like have people like I have this like how should I say it? Like this thought of when people meeting each other, and I just I don't know. I just think like something funny would happen, or something. I don't know. I have something in mind that actually something funny would happen.
Like someone trips on a banana peel.
Yeah.
Let's just continue with the story. So I was in the store. I
Sorry.
I think I was like looking for ingredients for. I think I was assigned to make a pizza, and like I was just this guy who I hadn't said a word to, and I didn't know how to communicate with him. But I feel like the staff, this might be a bit of an uncharitable assumption, but they probably thought like, all neurodivergent people are the same, so I'm sure they have their own language in which they communicate in, which they don't, by the way. But yeah, I wasn't really talking to like to him, and I didn't really care. He was kind of like I don't know how to talk to people like that, you know. So he was just doing his own thing, and then I don't know what to do. So I go out of my way to like not have to speak to him, and then we made like I think we did make like little pizzas, and there was this other guy, this tall skinny dude, who was just fucking everything up. He was just, I don't know, he was like throwing things or making fun of people, and like it was it was actually
That
kind of funny.
someone I know from school.
What?
That sounded like someone I know from school.
Yeah, he did actually remind me of someone who I went to school with.
I think we have the same person in mind.
Yeah, so basically we were thinking of the same person.
Yeah, we were.
I remember the first time I was introduced to that guy. We're gonna call him T, and he this was in school. This was the guy who reminded me of that tall, skinny guy I met there. I was introduced to him like wait, imagine like you're sitting in like a classroom, and then you have like the door over here. Hello, like that. He was just like hello, like really loud. He was with a teacher too, and when he did that, his teacher got like mad at him, and he had to do it over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these were all like, they're just like a bunch of people that like, if that I just can't talk to, because like I know that if I'm gonna be talking about YouTubers, they're just gonna be like, oh, vlogs, Jake Paul, blah blah blah. Like they're not gonna no, they probably don't even know who that is. They probably only know like that one particular YouTuber from this country whose name shall not be named. And they like think like vlogs and makeup tutorials, or they just think about how-to videos, and I can't talk to them about like what am I supposed what am I supposed to talk about them with, like leftist praxis, they race relationship intersectionality in America, like they won't understand that shit, but it's the kind of stuff that I was like keeping myself busy with, so like of course those are going to be the things that I talk about.
I see.
Yeah. Have you ever had that, like you were just surrounded by people who like had such completely different interests that you had no idea like what you could talk about?
Well, yes, I have. And that is being like, I have really no understanding about it. I will never have understanding about it. The only thing about what I will understand is there's only the disgusting stuff about it.
Wait,
I've a,
I think
yeah,
I'm starting
you know what
to.
I'm talking.
Let me
I'm
guess, you're
talking
talking
about.
about furries.
Yes, I'm talking about furries.
Well, to be honest, I'd rather have been like stuck with furries than those guys. I think I could actually like have like some nice conversations with furries, but those guys, I'm pretty sure all they could talk about was like soccer or some shit, or like being handicapped, or just like boring shit that I don't care about. It's probably great, exciting for them, but not for me. So like, what do we do? Like, yeah. But yeah, we
Yeah.
made the food, and like but it I didn't say a word to that kid. I was just watching other people, hearing their conversations, and they were really uninteresting. So at one point I was sitting there with my headphones on, watching YouTube, because I hate I'm gonna be honest, I hated everybody there. I hated everybody there. They were just such pretentious dipshits. And then we went to serve the food to the old people, which was also in turn really awkward. We were walking around with the plates and they were
Are
I
they
can't I
saying something
think
like this? where I would do an impression of them who got the food. Oh, you're good, Sonny boy. You will grow up to be a great chef.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they said that, but I did kind of get that feel from them. I can kind of remember the look they gave. They were just looking like like they were looking at like happy, hungry puppies, like just a bunch of puppies that were hungry, but not to the point where they weren't happy. Like just oh, look, Gerald, there's the food being brought to us by those youngsters. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
and like, I was just like, I was actually trying to avoid eye contact with these people because, like, one of my, I felt
Like some. I will tell you a very funny story right now. Me and like one person went to like a go to like a music band, and I met somebody who is like over 80 years 90 years old. You know what she had? And this is
what?
really serious, by the way. She had like hair like this, like big hair like this,
Yeah,
with you know how those like metal guys look like those metal bands.
it depends on like,
But
do you
like,
mean like the?
just emo. She was looking
Yeah,
very emo.
yeah.
And my and she was just walking casually like this, you know, with the headphones on. Hey, yo, my grandma, she was walking like this.
Like with like those walking things.
No, she was.
What was she doing with her hands? What was that? What's that supposed to be? This this is already a fun video, I see. Jesus Christ. Everyone watching this is probably gonna be like, are you okay, my dude?
I'm sorry. It's too funny. No, she was genuinely walking like that. No joke.
Yeah. Oh, I believe you. I believe you.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay.
Did you?
Sorry.
I think you're.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you're sweating from that. Did you
Oh.
react? Did you react like that too when you saw that?
No. I was trying to be quiet about it.
So you
And
were like,
and a friend of mine, kid, you know, just stares. He just stares at her and say, "What the fuck?" I think you know who I'm talking about. Who stares at him.
were you trying to like keep your laugh in or something?
Yeah, I was trying to keep my laugh in, and
So
the grandma, the old grandma with the long hair like this, or something like really stupid fashion, just casually watching like this.
so like to give a visual representation, were you just standing there like?
No, I know I was just watching her like this, but inside I couldn't keep it. I couldn't keep it. I was trying to be so nice as possible, and
Yeah.
the other guy, the organ boy, he was just casually like doing like this. You know how he
Yeah.
smiles.
Yeah, no, I've seen him smile. To wrap up the story, I barely talked to anyone. I hated it too because I viewed it as like a failure on my part that I didn't that I was being too shy and that I was watching videos. So I went home.
I'm actually eating right now. I didn't have any food yet.
Oh, well, I don't think it's. I think it's okay if you eat on camera, right? To continue the story, I went back from the kitchen, like from that, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do that again either. That was also a failed experiment. That was also a failed experience. So that brings us to the third time and the last time. The third time, um, I gave up on trying to do any kind of labor with these people. So like I tried to give it one last shot, and apparently we were just going to do random shit. We just whatever the fuck we liked, and we were like going there. I was going to the same place. This was actually in the same place, and so what happened was I didn't know what we were gonna do. I wasn't informed. I just knew that we were going to do something for ourselves, as they say in our country. Like I just knew that we were gonna have like free time to do whatever the fuck we wanted. And what happened was apparently what we were doing was we were going to watch a movie, and I was pretty fucking disappointed when I heard that, because that is like one of the least exciting activities. I thought like, oh yeah, like we were going to like climb or have like a party or like something like that, but no, we were all going to sit and watch a movie. And I remember the movie we watched was so uninteresting. It was
What's the
called
movie about?
Action. What?
What's the movie about?
The movie was called Action Point, and I had never heard of it. Um,
I never heard of
uh,
it either.
the crazy owner of an amusement park with dangerous rides and no safety measures is forced to revamp and upgrade his venture before it completely goes out of
You're
business.
right. It does seem like a very boring movie.
Yeah, it was. It was
Hey, hey,
slapstick
hey.
for fetuses.
I found the one video where we came up last time. That looks like him.
Wait, that.
He lost some weight or something.
Oh God. Are you talking about Lord of Patriarchy?
Yeah. I'm talking about him.
Well, I guess he lost some weight, got a hair transplant, and and
Yeah,
um, and trimmed his beard, and it's like it's not really a roast of. I don't know. It's a roast of, but like, fuck. Yeah, it was very boring. It was like slapstick for fetuses. Like I had already outgrown this shit, and it was like oh, the dudes will be filled with just dirty humor, like like some shit with dicks and ugly people, and and that was supposed to make me laugh. There were like just stuff with just random stuff that was supposed to get a laugh out of me.
predictable jokes.
Yeah, and at one point, this doesn't. A movie has to be really boring for me to do this. But what I did was, at one point, I just put on my headphones and started. Took my phone and started watching something else because it was just that boring. I hated it that much. And then after that, we started to play some kind of Kahoot game.
I also want to comment about what the movies we watch on school. It's more boring,
Yeah,
or it's equally boring.
yeah. I remember this one children's movie that schools made children watch time and time again, and then to the point where it was a good movie too. It was a good emotional children's movie. It was good, but like even like a good movie, if you show it like over and over again, you're just gonna have to accept the fact that like after these kids have watched it for so many times, of course they're gonna make fun of it. Like what else do you expect them to do?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, and like I remember in our school, like they were also like very anal about certain movies that like they want to keep it as PG as possible. We couldn't even watch like Jurassic Park. That Jurassic Park was too vulgar for, and we were in like, I'm pretty sure that was in like middle school. Like, are you kidding me? You can't show Jurassic Park to middle schoolers? That's insane.
That is insane.
Yeah,
I yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. So
those fucking kids who were probably already watching like gang banging porn, and probably just like, yeah. So like they were probably jerking off the femboy TikTok. So like I don't think they'd be very spooked.
why?
I don't think they'd be very spooked by a bunch of dinosaurs biting people.
No, they don't. But I don't know.
Yeah. So like to round off that story, they ended up playing some stupid game, and eventually like I wasn't participating. I was just like still like watching on my phone, and at one point I even just walked out.
I
Like
see.
I just walked away. Everything about it was one of the worst experiences ever.
Life's life, eh?
What?
Life is life.
Life is life? Yeah,
No,
well,
no, life is life. You
you mean like
experience.
life stuff or something like that, or
No, I meant like, yeah, you would experience those things, and then you would come to experience bad things and good things.
I think you mean like that's life.
Yeah, that's life. That's what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if that's life, then it's pretty. I think it can get a. I hope at least I hope it can get a lot more exciting than that, because that was boring.
I send it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Chalas.